Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Edna J. White, and this is Wounded to Wonderful and Keeping It Real talk show. I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but I just wanted you to stop by the destination to have a real talk about real life things in real time with real people. There's no people here today, but I want to talk to you. And we provide practical, evidence based tips and tricks to build resilience, well being, and unlock your highest performance to an empowered life. So let's just get right to it, won't we? So, we're always looking for at the end of the year, because there's only 2 more days in the year of 2020. And yes, it has been one of those years that we have gone through it. We've been tested. We've been tricked. We've been gone through the ringer on resilience. Okay? So, as you know, next year is the year of the ox for the Chinese New Year. Now, the year of the ox represents, strength, resilience. It also represents, how strong an ox is when it walks into a room. So I want to say to you what I've noticed most of the time during this pandemic and how, we've been going through and what we have gone through during the 2020 era. And so we could really say that we don't want to ever go through it again. We can say it was a tough year. We can say it pivoted us and moved us to the next level. We can say that we went through a lot, we lost a lot, and things were not great. But we have to get past that stinking thought, and we have to get to be empowered. We have to get better thinking, better thoughts, better attitudes. When I went down to see my friend in Florida, she said to me, we all have to do better. So that kind of stuck with me. But you know what I was feeling? I was feeling that we need to learn this year how to be resilient, stop procrastinating, and no excuses and no compromise. But we need to do that for ourselves and stop minding other people's business. That's what we need to do. We need to mind our business, our own. You know why I say that? I say that because we're too busy running around in our own jobs to create. Yeah, we have our own businesses that we're supposed to create, but we're so busy trying to heal other people, make them better, and our businesses that we are supposed to be doing are lacking, and they're being compromised, they're being procrastinated, and we're giving excuses. We're too busy in other people's business. We're too busy in somebody else's pockets. We're too busy in other people's everything, just minding their business. So I say to you, an ox minds their own businesses, okay? Mind your business. Take care of your business and stop telling other people about how to do their business and how to do that. And if you're not taking your own teaching, then stop teaching for a while and listen to yourself, preach to yourself a little bit. Stop talking friendships and relationships and do some relating and do some friending. We do a lot of everything else. We're so busy. I've been hearing that word all the time. Busy, 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 busy. I keep myself busy so I don't do this. You do keep yourself busy so you don't develop, so you don't grow, so you don't change your thinking, so you don't nurture your relationships, so you don't become loving. You do that to have excuses to compound your life. So you can have a reason to say that didn't work, or he didn't work, or she didn't work, or the job didn't work, because you're too busy trying to heal somebody else, when all the while the world, the universe, God, Mother, universe is telling you It's time to sit down and do some inner work. That means start doing some work on yourself. You wondering why you hollering and screaming and getting mad? You wondering why you upset with that one and upset with this one, and everything ticks you off and everybody hurts your feelings and everything just wrong. But then you smile. That's what's annoying. That's what's not right. That's what's deceptive. That's what is just, I don't know, it's just wrong. Stop wearing all those masks and pretending. And then when all that stuff starts pouring out in other people, you're like, this ain't the same person that was on social media smiling. They're the same person smiling at me. It's a person of dysfunction. We need to take our dysfunction seriously now, girls and men and ladies and gals and women and boys and gentlemen and gentlewomen. We need to take ourselves seriously on development. We are not developing into anything but a problem. We are not doing nothing with changing our attitudes because it's all about us. Don't you know the longer you stay in usville, the longer you become a narcissist? I'm telling you, the things that we want something, we want this, we want to feel better, but we don't consider everybody else after we finish bleeding all over them, our problems. It's time to resolve our hurts. It's time to resolve that our businesses need to grow. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're in great demand, and we don't even know it. People are sitting back waiting for us, and we don't even know it because we're too busy tending other people's business. We're too busy tending businesses of somebody else. You would crack up laughing at how many business opportunities came my way this month. All to saturate, all to build, all to nurture, all to satisfy, all to glorify somebody else's business. And I had to say, no, I have my own business to think about. I have my own business to empower. I have my own business to inspire, to market, to promote. And I don't have time for any other business. So when I said that to those that presented business opportunities to me, they were like, I said, thank you for thinking about me, but I'm not one of those ones. See, when people know your worth more than you know your worth, they seek you out to do their job. So do you really want to be sitting there being somebody else's flunky? Do you really want to be sitting in the same attitude you were 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago? Do you really want to have the same thoughts you had 7 years ago? Or, here's a better one. Do you really want to have the same thoughts that somebody else has? About anything, about anyone. Do you really want to be repeating the same words you've been repeating for 27 years? I did once upon a time until I woke up and realized that life is a growth spurt. Life is always changing. Life is always moving. Life is always going and developing and growing. And if I'm not changing and if I'm not rearranging, I'm not pivoting, I'm not living. So what would I say to you all today? What would I pronounce for 2021? Mind your own damn business. Do your own damn work. Invest in yourself. Take care of yourself for real. Not just doing your nails, not just doing your hair, not just putting on the makeup, but really smile from the inside out. Really smile when you're really smiling that it's coming through from the inside out. And there's no Mask under what you're doing. Be really grateful for something and somebody. Whew. You know, people always tell me they're grateful, they're grateful, they're grateful. Grateful people don't grumble. Grateful people don't aggravate other people. Grateful. Oxes, let's get to that. The oxes of the 2020, what do they represent? What do oxes represent? Well, oxes have a clear line in their friendships. If other oxes are with them, if it's not mating season, they don't have no problem with the next door neighbor. They don't mind their business and they keep it simple. Graze, pee, and sleep. That's it. Maybe we need to get like that. We need to be grateful and we need to fully feel. Now, listen. So, the ox is very hardworking. I don't mean like overworked. I mean hardworking. When they put work in, they put in the work with an effort, with a sincerity. They put in the work. Okay? And they have a method to their work. So, if you put in the work, you will be rewarded. But in order for you to be rewarded, you got to do something. You got to put some effort in. Put some effort in your work. Do your work. Yeah, we all have come through some paths that weren't too likable, that weren't what we wanted to come through, but we came through them. The sad thing is we didn't grow from it. The sad thing, we went through it, but we never grew through it. That's the problem. The weight of the problem is still on us, and we're spilling it over on other people. But the energy of the ox going into the next year of 2021, we should fully feel the weight of our responsibility to ourselves first, and then to others, and then to the communities. We should fully feel that. And we should feel accomplished in anything that we do. And if we have to moan and groan and ache, then guess what? We're not fully accomplished. If we have to worry about the next man doing something and worrying about that person, guess what? We're probably doing the same thing because we can actually look at them and say, oh, they're not doing. How quickly do we look and find that in somebody else if we don't know that? All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is be grateful and consider the effort. Go into this year with a charge that I'm going to be better, really better. I'm going to destroy all the masks that I have on, take them off, examine them, and understand why I have them on. I'm going to understand why I have my aches and my pains and my attitudes. I'm going to understand that and take them off, get rid of them as much as possible, and live a clean life. Keep this temple of mine. And I'm going to mind my business. That's what I'm going to do. Mind my business. Because I want this to be my charge and my responsibility. See, we forget our responsibility along the way because we think everybody on the outside is responsible for our pain and our struggles and our issues because we didn't spend any time being responsible to ourselves. So I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening today. If you have a subject that you want to talk about, if you want to call in, if you want to be on my show, we can actually do that. And I have my shows on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And I invite you to bring your questions. I invite you to bring your counter claims against me. I invite you to do that because I love a actionable, a thorough, a thought-provoking conversation. I don't like anybody just be telling me something and I listen. I like to talk. And if we're not on the same page, and if we're not thinking the same, you talk to me, I listen, and we respect each other enough to know that's a good input. You know? So this is Edna J. White. I'm signing off. And this is Wounded to Wonderful Talk Radio, keeping it real. Thanks so much. Remember to subscribe and share this video with other people. And look, listen. Because you listened today, I have a freebie. I am creating some ebooks, journal ebooks. And if you're interested in having one of my journal ebooks, it's called A Pen, Some Paper, and a Purpose. If you want that, pen, paper, and purpose, the 3 P's, and you want that book, that ebook, just email me at ednajwhite11@gmail.com, and I will send you the ebook, A Pen, Some Paper, and a Purpose. Bye for now.